Hey guys, it's Jasper, and today I am happy to announce that I am finally, at least for now, out of my writing slump, my writing brainstorm slump, and I am temporarily sane for a while. Yay! 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 Now to celebrate, or probably because I'm just tired, I'm exhausted, I probably look it. We are filming today in my kitchen. Ooh la la, this is the kitchen. Ooh, look at all those dishes there. Those dishes are there because I've been busy writing and working and yes. So the last few weeks I have been stuck in a bit of a brainstorming slump. What I mean by this is I was working along, writing my chapters, moving forward, which felt really good, and then I got hit with a few problems and I had to stop and brainstorm. So I like to work, I've got two great big notebooks, so I close my computer kind of and I just work things out on the paper and do my world building there. And I found that the one problem I had led into another problem, which led into another problem, which led into another problem, and it was very sort of basic things with my world. Some real mind-blowing stuff that I'm definitely not qualified to really handle, but had to do my best with Wikipedia searches and just researching and asking questions and working and constructing my own science magic hybrid thing. So what I wanted to talk about today, my writing update, was the 3 things that have really helped me get out of the slump. Because if you have ever been in a slump, if you're a writer, you've been in a slump, it just sucks and you go insane and you get so tired and you feel like you'll never get out. So the 3 things that really helped me get through, one was having my office hours. The last few weeks doing my office hours has really sucked because I didn't have a specific scene I was working on, I didn't have a specific word count I was trying to hit or chapters I was trying to accomplish, I wasn't moving forward with my plot, I was just trying to figure out the answers to certain world building things, and I didn't really know how to get there, and I didn't know if I was ever actually going to find it out or if I had to kind of start from scratch with a bunch of things. And so office hours sucked, but at the same time the thing that was really wonderful about them was because I had to sit down and work for 3 to 5 hours or 5 to 6 hours depending on what session it was. It forced me to sit down every day and think about these problems, and even if I didn't come away with any success, I could say, well, at least I worked on my writing today. So having those office hours were essential because they forced me to sit down and work when I didn't really know how to push through my work. The other thing that really helped, and this is a big one, is having other people to talk to. I have a few main people that I talk about my story with. 2 main point people would be my youngest brother, who has heard all of the chapters. He's been there from the very early beginnings of the story, and he understands the world like nobody else does. And so he is a great point person to ask questions, to kind of say, oh, I was thinking about introducing this element, and he could give me feedback because he's got such an inside loop, and he's also really brutally honest and will tell me like, no, that's stupid, or like, you idiot, what about this, or like, how would that work with that? So he asks great questions and he knows my story. The other person is my dad, because my dad has got a great hybrid of science and philosophy always coming out of his mouth, and he's interested in my work. He hasn't heard a lot of my story, which makes him a helpful person because he's sort of on the outside, but has got lots of great ideas when it comes to, again, science and philosophy. And so as I was trying to work on concepts of time and space, stars, sun movement, and all those kinds of things, he was a great person to talk to. And so I really encourage, if you're trying to work through a slump, have point people that you can talk to that are safe sort of spots. The third thing that helped me get through was coffee. Just kidding, but coffee was good. The third thing, what was the third thing? The third thing that helped me get through was my great big writing notebooks. I know I've talked about them before. They're just huge big sketchbooks that I use, and it's like a recycled paper, so it's a cheaper notebook to get, but they're just a great big space that I can draw things on. I can write big notes, and what I like about that is it's kind of like the chalkboard effect. If for anyone who likes using a chalkboard or like a whiteboard, you just have this huge big space. You can throw all your ideas on there, and I think because I'm such a visual person, I really depend on being able to write my notes, and then seeing them all together is really helpful. And so I like these great big notebooks because it's sort of the chalkboard effect, except you can pack it away and it's not like all up on your walls like mad woman trying to, you know, solve mysteries. And you can also tuck it away to give your brain a break, because if I can see it, I'm gonna work on it. So to summarize, the 3 things that really helped me get through my writing slump that's lasted like a few weeks has been setting those office hours, having point people to talk to, and a big open space to work on. Also, I've been drinking a lot of coffee, but that's nothing new. So if you're going through a writing slump, push through, push through, push through. I know that's the thing everyone says, but it's true. Push through, find people to talk to, work your ideas out, take a break from the medium that you're using. Sometimes if you're working too much on your computer, you need a break from that. Sometimes if you're working too much on paper, I don't know if I'm ever feeling like I work too much on paper, but to switch up your mediums is sometimes useful. As always, let's be a community of writers that help each other out. As I'm going crazy, let's be a community of writers that help each other out. Cheers, and